The following program contains stories that are absurd and ridiculous, but all of them are completely true. Viewer discretion is advised. Welcome to the update. Here's your host, Jack Package.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the very first episode of The Update. I am your host, Jack Package. Well, the Oscars happened this weekend, which means actors such as Rob Schneider and Jessica Alba get to continue being irrelevant. But more on the Oscars later with Denzel De Niro. French Health Minister Nora Barry recently issued a tweet urging the homeless of France to stay indoors during the cold weather. This, of course, assuming that homeless not only have somewhere indoors to go, but that they also follow Nora Barry on their Twitter and their smartphones. An Indonesian flight was grounded when the pilot failed a pre-takeoff crystal meth check, testing positive for the drug and carrying 0.04 grams on his person. What's more unsettling than a pilot on crystal meth is an airline that requires a pre-takeoff crystal meth check for its pilots. The CRTC is planning on allowing internet providers to charge by use, metering customers' use of the internet. This will mean an indefinite increase in Starbucks and library masturbation. A Toronto school board banned the use of balls during recess and lunch. But something tells me that pubescent boys will find another set to play with soon enough. A new poll reads that 2/3 of married couples say that their significant other is their largest source of happiness in their lives. The other third could not be reached for their answer because they were busy at the office. Adele cleaned up at the Grammys. Bon Iver and the Foo Fighters were among the many other winners. And according to Kanye West's publicist, he had no problem with any of these winners. In late 2011, Osama bin Laden was killed in a military operation and was buried at sea. What? Did we learn nothing from the Transformers trilogy? The government thought they could just bury Megatron at sea and everything would be okay. Wrong. He came back to nearly destroy the world in 2 other movies. And with Shia LaBeouf's recent trips to the Roxy, the world will be powerless to stop him. Speaking of sci-fi, presidential candidate Newt Gingrich had promised a fully functional moon base by the end of his second term. First of all, is it really a good idea to elect a president with the same ideals as Darth Vader? We've already lost Pluto as an official planet. Can we afford to lose others? Staying in politics, in recent weeks, Barack Obama and Republican candidate Mitt Romney both broke out in song at their respective campaigns.
I'm so in love with you.
Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountains' majesty above the fruited plain.
We have officially reached the presidential sing-off of the election process. And next up is the always entertaining swimsuit portion of the event. Following his loss to Vitaly Klitschko, heavyweight boxer Derek Chisora got into a heated argument with fellow boxer David Haye at the post-fight press conference.
If David Haye is a fighter, he should fight me. Adam Booth is there.
You lost 3 fights in a row.
Yeah, let's fight.
Excuse me. What? You lost 3 times in a row. You lost to Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury, you lost. What? If Davey don't fight me, Adam, I'm telling you, we got on the strip, yeah? I'm going to physically, yeah? Burn him. So you tell him I say that. His entourage ain't got nothing on my entourage.
David Hay and his entourage are in serious trouble. And come to think of it, I haven't seen Vince, E, Turtle, and Drama in almost a year now. David Hay and his crew better watch their backs because it sounds like this isn't the first time that Chisora has taken people out. In other news, with the recent crackdown on internet and video piracy, our reporter in the field has more on this story.
Hello, and help me welcome Lori Becker, law proficionado and the foremost authority on video piracy.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm the foremost authority, but I'll try and answer any of your questions.
Oh, okay. But you do know something about the piracy issue that's been in the news recently.
Certainly, it's an ongoing issue all over the world.
Yeah, especially in Somalia, correct?
No, it's probably more of an issue in North America and Europe, actually.
Really? I didn't know that we had pirates that close to home.
Well, yeah, video pirates are all over the world. They can be anyone, your family, your friends, your neighbors. Are you okay?
Yes, I just didn't realize how big of an issue this actually was.
Well, yeah, the numbers are actually quite staggering.
I know, I have some of the numbers right here. Going back to Somalia, pirates account for $200 million worth of stolen goods annually.
I find that a little hard to believe.
No, it's true. I got these numbers off Fox News.
Well, the actual numbers are quite a bit more serious than that. Internet piracy in Canada on just CDs alone accounts for $425 million of losses.
Well, clearly pirates are everywhere.
Hold on one second. Are you asking me about actual pirates, not about video piracy?
I don't understand the difference.
Video piracy concerns copyright infringement and unauthorized use of copywritten materials. A pirate that you're talking about takes over ships and robs people at sea.
Okay, I'm still a little bit confused. Let's agree that you know some things about the law and I know some things about the law.
Well, I can agree to disagree.
Well, we can all agree that this is what a pirate looks like.
Well, that's the traditional image of a pirate shown in movies, that one being Johnny Depp in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Great movie.
Yeah, it is.
Especially when we don't have to pay for it, am I right?
Wait, how did you acquire the Pirates of the Caribbean clip that you just showed me?
I downloaded it, obviously. No point in selling an arm and a leg for a 30-second clip.
Well then, by all measures, you have participated in video piracy and can be given up to 5 years in prison and a potential fine of up to $1 million.
Well, thank you for that frankly confusing report. The Oscars were awarded this past weekend, and we welcome now Denzel De Niro for a couple of reviews of the nominees. Welcome to the show, Denzel.
By the way, it's De Niro.
De Niro.
Anyway,
All right.
thanks for having me. Jack Package, I love movies. I watch movies all the time. I never miss a movie. I love movies.
Well, I love your enthusiasm. Did you get a chance to see the Oscars? I did. I loved the show. What did you think?
Yeah, so nice with the dresses and some were like huge surprises and others not so much.
Well, okay. Well, I haven't seen too many movies lately. Why don't you fill me in on them?
Oh, that's great. Great to hear. Let's get started with Midnight in Paris.
Midnight in Paris. Okay, a good romantic comedy. What about it?
Yes, it was. Owen Wilson travels to what I'm assuming is Paris, as suggested in the title, but he falls in love with the art and culture of its city.
Well, there must be more to it than that. Is there something?
No, actually, Warhorse. Now, that's a great film. Yet another from Steven Soderbergh about a man and a horse and perseverance as he races through the Arabian desert. Viggo Mortensen is riveting in this action thriller that I gave 4 out of 5 stars.
I didn't know that Viggo Mortensen was in War Horse. That sounds like a different movie.
Have you seen the movie?
No, I didn't see the movie.
Okay. Well, I saw the movie, and I can tell you that it was about a racehorse in the desert, and it was starring Viggo Mortensen. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, that sounds an awful lot like Hidalgo, but if you're sure, then I am excited to see it.
Yeah, super entertaining. Couldn't keep my eyes off that horse. What a magnificent animal.
Well, I'm sure it was.
Let's see, what other movies were nominated?
All right. Martin Scorsese's Hugo. There was The Help.
Hugo, yes, great film, yeah.
All right. Now, I'm glad you chose that one because that is one of the movies that I did have a chance to see, and I'd love to hear your take on it.
Oh, you've seen that one, huh?
Yeah.
Well, no need to waste your time on that one. Have you seen Help?
You mean The Help? No.
Oh, okay. The Help. Okay, good. The Help is about a woman of color who is trying to ride the bus, as I understand it.
The bus?
Yes, it's loosely based on the life story of Rosa Parks. Not very many people know that.
Are you sure about that? There's nothing in the notes that I had about that
I
movie.
think that I would know a few more things about films than you, okay? Jack Package.
Well, okay, Denzel De Niro, if you say so. Tell me, what was your take on Lethal Weapon 5? Now, I know that a lot of people wouldn't think that they would be nominating a 5th sequel. What do you think?
Yes, remarkable. Those two have great chemistry, and I really think it showed in this film.
I just made it up. There was no Lethal Weapon 5. And I'm a little bit surprised that a so-called expert in the field would not know that, Denzel.
I'm sorry, I was confused. I thought you were talking about the new Transformers music, which was Dark Side of the Moon.
Oh, no. You mean Dark of Moon.
What's the difference?
Well, Denzel, one is a film, and the other is an album by Pink Floyd.
All right, of course. Will you try and get it straight next time, Jack?
Me?
Okay. The new Transformers movie is about a young boy with special abilities who transforms into a very evil man who wears a black suit and rules the Galactic Empire.
Oh, Denzel, I gotta cut you off right there. What you're doing there is clearly describing the plot of Star Wars. Now, have you seen any of these movies? I'm not sure you have.
No, wait. In this film,
Yeah.
he actually cuts off his own son's hand.
All right, that's enough. Security,
Wait.
get this man out of here.
www.filmreviews.com.
Thank you.
Tweet me.
Oh, my God. That is it for the update, and I'm just getting word that we have had this show canceled. If anyone could give me a ride home, I'd be very appreciative. Thanks for watching, and good night, everybody.